How's everybody? Good? I was getting a little tired back there in preparation to speak, and that just woke me up real quick. Everybody good? All right, look, I'm going to sort of wrap this up this afternoon by giving you some, I think, words of advice. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our company because I don't get a chance to do that. It's the first time I've been here, so I wanted to give you a little bit of background on sort of where our company came from, how it got to this point, sort of humanizing what makes our company good. But what I'd like to jump into first is talk about HK.SHOP.COM, okay? Do you like the global site and all the things we talked about earlier this morning? Right? All right, so we're going to finish this off really strong. HK.SHOP.COM, okay? Our mission for this site, okay, is to revolutionize the way consumers, your customers, shop for products and services online. And every day we focus on making our web presence, which is the web presence that we're building for you all, better and better every day. It could be one simple change. It could be a huge redesign. It could be everything. But every day we are making changes for the better on the website every single day. Now, what's the benefits of your site? This is another thing that amazes me, is for your subscription kit, you get this e-commerce enabled website beside all of the other materials that you get for your unfranchised business, all for such one small low fee. And we're including other things. I'm going to talk about it shortly. We also included, have you all seen your new Motives website as well? Have you seen that? Okay, yes, I will talk about that in a little bit. That was included as part of your subscription. And the global shop site is also included as part of your subscription. But what are the benefits of the HK.SHOP.COM site? Number one, it's an easy way for your consumers, your customers, to purchase the MHK brand products. It offers hundreds of partner stores for you and your customers, quick and accurate product and search content on the site, hot deals, so you can find the latest deals going on a daily basis. And the other thing is that it offers you and your customers cash back and IBV for qualified purchases. Why did we launch a partner store program? It wasn't to have our distributors spend more money. What it was for is if our distributors loved our products, which they do, and they're going to go buy other products anyway, why not buy them from their own business? Does that make sense? So we're not asking you to spend more money. We just want you to take that same money that you have to spend and just transfer it into your business. Doesn't that make sense? And you get IBV for it and cash back. And your consumers, on the flip side, your customers, will also get cash back. Why would they go to a store and buy the same product at the same price and give up getting cash back or getting a rebate? It doesn't make sense. It's just sensible buying, right? And everyone's looking to save money all the time. So why do you need a portal? Well, this is something that I'm really excited about for Hong Kong because, and I'll talk about this in a little bit, but we're actually going to change the design of the Hong Kong site. That's in the works as well. We're going to put it under the shop.com platform, and I'll tell you what that's going to mean for you and your customers for your site. But, Hong Kong is typically a little behind when it comes to online shopping. But the trends now, Vicki, are showing that that's changing. Look at this recent MasterCard survey. It says over half of people in Hong Kong are now shopping online. That's great because you have an e-commerce enabled business, right? You have a shop.com business that you can offer to your customers. In that same survey, it said over half of Hong Kong respondents are now shopping online. And 58% of the people use the internet to make purchases. Times are going to change. This is only going to increase and increase over time, so you're in the right place. The average number of purchases made by those who have shopped online in Hong Kong in the past 3 months has also increased. Took this right out of an article. rising from 4.3, purchases in 2010 to an average of 4.8 in 2011. Again, the trend's going up. Women continue to lead the way in online shopping. That's pretty typical, right? 62% of women, 54% of men, while more broadly, more people in the 18 to 24 age category, 57%, and 25 and 34. That's why we keep talking about the Generation Y and getting the younger people into the business, because they're buying online more, right? They're more adapted to it. So it's a great, great audience or demographic for you to look at when you're growing your business. A further 18% of people in Hong Kong plan on making a purchase in the next 6 months. This has been driven primarily due to the added convenience and the proliferation of apps which make it easier to buy on mobile phones. And we're going to look at doing an app technology as well for Hong Kong as people gravitate more and more to the web. So this is great news, right? More people in Hong Kong are definitely warming up to e-commerce. So here is your HK.SHOP.COM site, okay? I'm just going to go over some of the features and benefits of it. All of you should know this already, but it's funny. Sometimes when I go through this, a lot of you pick out things that maybe you did not know about. So let's just cover, I'm just going to broadly brush the site a little bit for you to take a look at. One is you can navigate for all the brands, all the Market America brands on the website. And then we also have products from some of your partner stores that you buy from in the search or on the site. That's something that we're focused on adding more products, partner products into the Hong Kong search, into this site, and we're continuing to do this. Like, for instance, in Taiwan, just about a year and a half ago, we didn't have any partner products on the site. Now we have well over 2 million products on the site, non-market Taiwan. We're working on that. We do have some on the Hong Kong site, but not as many as we need to. So we're going to ramp that up. We're going to add more partner products to your site. All of our brands are heavily, prominently featured on the HK site as well. The search works extremely well. It's very intuitive. It enables you to change the views on your search anytime you want. And again, this is all at your disposal. You can change it into different types of views that you want for your search and, of course, for your customers. We give you options of shopping. You can do a quick view, the reason it's put on sites is because we want to enable shoppers to get what they want fast with less clicks, okay? So if you do a quick view, it just comes up, gives you quick information about those products without leaving the page. And you can actually, add it to the cart from this page. You can read the general information, but if you want to go and get more product details, you just click on that button and it'll give you to the full product detail page. On the left-hand side of the product detail page is related products. Our merchandisers go on there and they select products that are similar to the products that your customers are viewing in hopes of getting them to buy a product that might appeal to them. So you have those related products there as well. And sharing. More of you should do this on the site. A lot of people in the States do this a lot. On every product page, there's a share button. Why is that? All of this is free for you, okay? But by using the share button, this is what you can do. You can actually, let's take a look at this Vitamins product, for example. You could actually share this on a social network, let's say Facebook. You put it right on your Facebook page, and any consumer who sees that product and they click on it, it goes right back to your HK.SHOP.COM site, and if they purchase, you can get a new customer just for doing that. And these are simple, fun things to do that you can generate automatically new customers from just by utilizing it. The Partner Store program, which I'll talk about as well. When you go to view your partners, all you got to do is go to the Shop Partners area on your HK site. You can see all the partner stores very simply by clicking on All Partner Stores, or you can choose In-Store Pickup. What does that mean? There are many stores in Hong Kong on your site that you can go ahead and order those items right from your site, and your customers can do as well, and just go pick up the items. Very simple. I know a lot of people in Hong Kong still like to pick up items. You can choose from either one of those options. We will actually display for you all of the stores that offer in-store pickup. And again, these are items you're going to buy anyway. Might as well buy them through your business, right? It makes sense for you to do that. And then you can just go ahead and buy it. You get cash back and IBV. On the partner store page, there are featured stores on here, and there are categories. You can choose between categories of items that you want to buy. So if you're looking for apparel or automotive products or business build, whatever it might be, we can bring those products up right for you on your Hong Kong site. And here you can sort by it. Anytime you go to a store, this is a really neat feature too. If you go to a store page, you can click this Jump to Store button. So if you know the exact store that you're looking for, just go to the Jump to Store, and every partner store that we have is listed right there with the appropriate cashback value. And it's listed in alphabetical order, and it's an easy way for you and your consumers to find those products. Now watch this. So since inception, now we have over 1,000 partner stores to shop from. Same stores that you buy from each and every day. I'm very proud of this, and this is going to continue to get better. When we first launched the cashback program 2-3 years ago, I lose track of time. It's funny, you know, as you get older, you lose track. I don't remember when we started. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. But when we started the cashback program, all of the stores had 2%. All of them. Well, since we've launched it, now we have over 400 of those 1,000 stores that give you and your customers over 2% back. So that's really exciting as it relates to getting more money in your pocket. And there's over 120 walk-in stores. Now, why am I going through this? Because some of you don't use your site enough. How can you be a good shop consultant and a good customer manager if you don't know how to use the site yourself? So when you're getting customers to go to your site, it's critical that you know all of this. You have to know all of this in order to be a great shop consultant. So there's over 120 walk-in stores that you can earn cash back and IBV from in your business, okay? And I just cherry-picked. I just grabbed a few of the partner stores just to feature so you get an idea of some of the stores that you have at your disposal. Remember, there's over 1,000 stores, but here are some that I highlighted, like Beauty Maggie. Okay, it's a privileged beauty experience, one-stop skincare and beauty center, 8% IBV, 7% cash back, right? If you're going to buy those products, buy them from your own business. Have your customers do the same. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to everybody? It's really common sense. I always tell people, like staff people who sometimes might get on my nerves a little bit, common sense. If common sense was so common, why do so few people have it? It's true. You know, these are basic things that you should be doing for your business and knowing about. Satay King, popular Southeast Asian cuisine, cashback available at all branches. 5% IBV, 2% cash back. HMV, purchase CDs, DVDs, movies, all at HMV plus Worldwide Music Pool, 5% cash back. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. 5% IBV, 2% cash back. MBLife.com, online jewelry and diamonds and accessories. 12% IBV, that's fabulous, and 2% cash back. Zuji, online travel booking engine, book all of your airline tickets and hotel packages through this company. There's discounts on the site all the time. 3% IBV. Good Luck Motoring School, professional driving school, 24-hour. We know a lot of people could probably do a little extra driving school, right? 5% IBV, 2% cash back. Wing Wah, traditional cake shop of 60 years, 4% IBV, 4%. I just sort of grabbed just some of these, just a select group of stores. Morningstar Travel, how many of you travel, right? Why not get it through your own site? All of you travel, right? So why not get it through your own site, earn IBV, or earn cash back? Make sense? Right? This is what I love about Hong Kong. We don't even have this in the States. The Hong Kong Privilege Card. This is really awesome, okay? Now, all you have to do as an unfranchised owner is go to your site, which hopefully you are going. Go to HK.SHOP.COM, go to your portal, register for the privilege card, the Hong Kong privilege card, and you can take that card and to a lot of stores, I forgot, it's like a couple hundred stores at least, in Hong Kong. Most of the restaurants that you eat at on an ongoing basis are part of this privilege card, and you get cash back and IBV for eating. How many of you eat? Right? Use the privilege card, it's free. And you get cash back and IBV. Am I making sense? It's really simple. You got to eat, you got to travel, you got to do these things. Just get them from your own business. Earn cash back. Earn IBV. Don't spend more money. Just spend that same money, Nina, right? And do it from your own business. But here's the amazing thing. If you do it, and your organization does it, and it duplicates, and you have your customers do it, it means so much more cash back and IBV flowing through the organization. Hot deals, okay? Another thing I'm going to focus on with Anthony and the team and getting more hot deals out there for you. Everyone's looking to save money nowadays, everybody. So hot deals is a great place to find daily deals that occur on the website. So not only do you get cash back, IBV Alice, right? You also get deals and discounts. Don't just throw that away, utilize them. I always talk about this tool as well, Invite Friends tool. Very simple. These are all free tools that you have in your arsenal, okay? Why not invite consumers to a cash back program? You're doing them a favor. You're giving them cash back for the same goods they're already buying. You can go to your HK.SHOP.COM site, go to the Invite Friends tool area, and I think a lot of you have Yahoo email addresses or Gmail. I think Gmail's getting more popular, but you have Yahoo, a lot of you do. And all you do is you just you can put in specific email addresses of people that you want to invite to the program. Or even better, I love this feature. Let's say you use Gmail or Yahoo. Doesn't matter. You click on, I use the example Gmail. You click on Gmail. Let's say you have a Gmail account. All you got to do from this very page is put your email address in and your password of your Gmail account, or it's Yahoo, or it's Hotmail, whatever it is. And automatically your contacts will show on the page. And you can just select and check which ones you want to invite. Very simple. And you can send those invites automatically to people to get them to your HK.SHOP.COM site. And, you could send them out to 50 people if you want to. I think it caps it at 200. And then you can go in and send it to another 200, just so we don't spam people, if you will. But you can do that, and the contacts come up here. You check the ones that you want, and then the person that you sent the invite to gets this email. And it welcomes them from you to a cash back program where they can earn cash back for buying products on your website. Here's another cool feature about it. Let's say I send an email to Andrew to invite him to earn cash back from my website. This is great technology. I put in his email address, or I can get it from my contact list, from Gmail, whatever you choose. It sends him this invite. Well, the company knows who you sent the invite to, right? So if Andrew clicks sign up now, we automatically register him on the back end as a customer with his email address. So when he goes to your site, he's automatically a registered customer. When he goes back there again, he's registered with his email address. Anytime he checks out on the site and we get more information, we can get all of his data and make him a full customer. But we can still track his cash back just by his email address. You follow me? And then when he builds up enough cash back, and then he wants to get his check for cash back, if you will, he'll fill in that information. But we can track everything that we need to on him by an email address. So we do that through this process. Faster IBV. That's another thing that we worked on. How can we get our unfranchised owners faster IBV? And what you'll see the company is doing, and we do it all the time, is we want to build the IBV program, get more IBV, work with the partners, negotiate with the partners, increase sales so we get, this is what we do. When we beat up, not literally, But when we negotiate with partners, okay, we try to get as much commission as we can. Why? The more commission we can get, all it does is go back to you, either in IBV or in more cash back every single time. So with this program, when an order is placed by you or your customers from a partner store, and we get the information back from the store, we automatically send you an email. It looks just like this. And it'll say, congratulations, there was an order placed either by your customer or either by you. And we enable you to place that IBV in your organization. So instead of it going to your auto placements, if you don't want to do it, it's perfectly fine. Because we'll say in that email, you can strategically place it. Why? Because we want you to be able to do it just like when you place a BV order. But if you choose not to, we'll place it in your default placement. So if you don't get a chance to getting around to this, and I think we give people 48 hours from the email, from when it's sent out, don't worry, we're still going to place it wherever you designated your IBV placements, and we'll do this. But here's another way that we're trying to give back to the field so they can strategically place the IBV in different areas within. Then you go, it's right in your back office, and you can automatically, and it's called the IBV placement override screen, you can automatically place that IBV wherever you want. How many of you would like to have more customers on an auto ship program? Right? Auto ship program. You know, think about if you didn't have distributors on transfer buying. Don't you think transfer buying is amazing because it generates recurring BV for your organization, right? It's very critical. Well, what we want to do as a company, and we want you to do, because it's going to mean more money in your pocket, is we want to get your customers on an auto ship program. Don't you think customers should be taking OPC3 every month? Don't you think they should be buying our cosmetics? Don't you think they should be buying more products from your business, consumable products, on an ongoing basis? Well, you can do that faster and more efficient than ever before with the new auto ship program, okay? Now, this is how the program works. On your HK.SHOP.COM site, okay, when we launched this program back a month or so ago, we automatically opted each and every one of every unfranchised owner all over the globe with a 5% discount for their consumers if they get on auto ship. Why? We want customers to get on auto ship. You want customers to get on auto ship. You don't want to have to remind somebody, right, to go and buy OPC3 again. Just get them on an auto ship program, and this is how it works. We opted in every unfranchised owner with a 5% discount. You can opt out of that if you want. On every product page, quick view, product pages here, they can add an item to the cart and check out, or the consumer sees right on your site that they can save 5% on this product by adding it to auto ship. And very simple, and that's going to catch their eye, isn't it? That's going to catch their eye because they're going to save money. When they click add to auto ship, they just tell us how many do they want to get, how often do they want to get it. They could choose 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it may be, 45 days, you name it. When they want to start, and then we get the shipping information, the credit card information, and they are set up. Automatically charging that customer and giving them a 5% discount for being on the auto ship program. Here's where they choose the date and so forth. Now, because we don't want to rely on our customers to always do it themselves, you all, if you didn't know this, have a tool in your back office that you can actually set up a customer on auto ship, okay? So you can actually go in there, and if Andrew doesn't want to do it on the site and he's my customer, I can go right there and say, okay, Andrew, you're taking these products. How about I just set them up to come whenever you want them? You can do that from your back office, and I can set Andrew up automatically on an auto ship. We automatically opt all distributors in at 5%, like I said, or for some of your best customers, you can strategically go in there, choose the customer, and choose you want to give them 10% cash back. We don't opt in people at 10%, but if you have great customers or relatives or whatever it might be, you can go and bring up that customer and give them up to a 10% discount on auto ship. Sound good? Sound good? All right. So, but really utilize that. Imagine getting more customers just on an auto ship, and you know that BV is always going to be there every single month. The other thing that we're working on, the new HK.SHOP.COM site. We're working on redesigning the site. Like I talked about earlier, always focusing on getting better all the time. It's going to be built within the shop platform. New look and feel. It'll include e-gifts, a gift registry, enhanced search, among other things on your HK site. So that's going to be really, really exciting, and that's coming soon. You want to see some more stuff? Okay. What about the Motives HK site that you have now? We went live about 2 weeks ago with this. And every one of you has a Motives.com.HK site. It's free. It's included in your subscription. Remember when I talked about GlobalShop.com today? That everyone's going to get one, and it's going to be with the same name? To keep the same continuity and systemization in place, every one of you receive, whatever your name is of your portal, you automatically have a Motives.com.HK/your name site that is the same as your shop.com site. Get your customers to go there. Get them to buy skincare. This site automatically has skincare products loaded into it, and of course cosmetic products as well. And it's free to all of you. Everyone should be using this. And again, it's the same name as your shop.com site. I just wanted to give you just a glance of some of the different features of the site. Every Motives cosmetic and skincare product is on this site. It's a totally different look and feel. It's geared more towards more fashion, more beauty, and gives more of that mystique and look different from the website that has a plethora and has a lot more products on it. But here's an example of some of the pages. Remember I told you about the 5% discount on auto ship? That's on the Motive site as well. Everything is consistent and in alignment with each other. But again, you see the look is a little bit different, and again, appeasing more towards the shopper. Recommendations are on the site. When we show a product, we recommend another one to your customer. You've got the Motives for Lala and and of course Lauren's line and Motives. There's some of the skincare products that are on the site. There's also a beauty advisor area where people can go on here, and we give them a little teaser about the business, how they can earn more money, becoming a Motives consultant, if you will, and they can put in that information, and then we would give you, of course, send that information to you as the unfranchised owner for someone who's interested in making money on there. Do you like the tools that we're continuing to add and help you build for your business? We're always going to make those better and better and better. And there's a plethora of more things. I really think with what we're doing, and when I talked about earlier with Global Shop, EMP expansion, Asia Pacific unification, and then tied in after that with the global unified MPC, you guys are going to take your business to a whole new level. So when I was asked to, when I chose to come and speak, by the way, I asked to come here, by the way. No one asked me to come. I actually said, I want to come. And it was like when I went to Taipei last year, I said, I'm going to keep coming back every year. I promise I'm going to keep coming back here every year. Because, I mean, this has been a great experience. Like, everyone out in the halls and stuff, it's like, oh, it's so great to have you. I don't know. I feel more humbled and happier to be here than you. Trust me. I really do. I feel happier, more humbled to be here than I bet. Trust me, I really, really do. So one of the things I wanted to do, because I don't think you get a chance to feel this or see it, is I wanted to sort of give you a little history, little fun little demonstration of the history of the company, how it's gotten to where it is now. And I'm going to lay it all out there for you. I'm actually going to tell you some things that we're embarrassed that we did, okay? And it's actually pretty funny. And it's going to show you that we're humans and we make not a few, quite a few mistakes. I always tell people at the company, if you don't have problems as a company, you're not growing, right? Show me a company that doesn't have any problems, and I'll show you a company that really isn't doing anything. But I think we do have a great company, and it's run very well, and we have a great partnership between the field and our internal organization. We always will. So I'm going to take you back a little bit. Is that okay? Is that cool? This will be a fun little thing. All right. So watch this. Here's one thing. The company came from no money, okay? The company didn't have any venture capitalists or millionaires or billionaires put money into the business. Actually, myself, JR, and Lauren, and Joe Boyard were the first 4 people in the business, okay? I, at that point, was in college, so I didn't know much about anything, and I was getting paid $35 a week. That U.S. dollars. Big money, right? Joe was getting paid $35, but because JR really didn't have a lot of money any money he had to go into the business, okay? And that's why he is the way he is. As Vicki knows, and from the early day, he was out there building the business. Because if he didn't build it, Alice, we didn't have anything coming in. You follow what I'm saying? So he would go out and build it, and we would run it. Wasn't really much to run at the time, but he was out there. And this was the first place we used to work out of. No lie. It's about a 1,200 square foot house, not that expensive. We used to use different rooms like the kitchen to create the newsletters and different things like that. No money. You had to sort of just do what you had to do. Roll up your sleeves and get there and do it. And hopefully people would have enough belief in you that it would work. I mean, there were many times. Going back, it's just amazing. And you can't ever forget where you came from. But I would work all week. JR would work all week, Lauren and Joe. And wherever there was some activity going, we'd rent a van. We would take the van and load it up with product. And we would drive across the East Coast. We'd go to Jersey. Or we'd go to New York and places like that. Work all week. We'd rent a van as cheap as we could, put products in it, drive up the East Coast to New York, 8-hour drive, stay there for an event on Saturday and Sunday, drive back on Sunday 8 hours, and go back to the office the next day. I mean, we used to do that all the time. And it was evident. Now, and so here is an example. I mean, look at JR's hair there. You got to love that. I'm glad he's not here. I can talk about him a little bit. I mean, I shouldn't be talking. I got a mullet going on over there. But this is some of our early Powerline newsletters. So you can imagine we used to create that on these old Macintosh when the first Macs came out. We used to create these news lines ourselves. We didn't have any money. You guys like this stuff? Gives you just sort of a perception of where we came from. We used to create it ourselves because we couldn't afford Vicki to employ people to do this. So, this is, I always get a kick out of it. So you see Lauren in the top left. She looks a lot different. This is 21 years ago. Joe looks a lot different, obviously. This is really cool. It says Marc Ashley, Director of Corporate Relations. And I really wasn't Director of Corporate Relations. I was more like grunt relations. And what I mean by that, I was packing boxes. I was answering the telephone. We used to have this thing, and Jared, you had to fake it till you make it, right? So you had to make it perceived that you actually had this company when really we really didn't have much of anything. So that title was not me. You could have called me grunt, janitor, whatever. I mean, seriously. But we had to make up some stuff to make us look like we had something going on. So, and of course, things have changed a lot. But I'm trying to tell you that the people who started this company are people, they're just everyday people. And that's, I think, what does separate. We didn't come from money, okay? We just did it from hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. That's the same thing like when Andrew shows you. It just hit home today with me when you see JR, who doesn't need to anymore, all right, who doesn't need to anymore. He's still in the homes building the business. That's what he loves to do. So, I mean, when you have people who are running that business who are in touch with the field, we're always going to make decisions in what's better for you and better for this business as a whole. Does it make sense? Right? And that's what makes us great. All right? Let me show you some of the early products. This you're going to laugh at. All right? This is really fun. All right? You guys have, first of all, don't you love the literature? Right? That was like, just sort of, that was made by us too. You can tell not many graphics on it. Here was a product, one of our first products. It was called La Creme Light. Revolutionary. Supposedly, you'd put the product on your finger, and you're supposed to lose weight. It didn't work. It didn't work. All right? It didn't work. I tried it it didn't work. Trust me. This one, watch this. Look at this. I wish I had the pamphlets because actually it makes it look better on the screen because they were a little rough. Like the pamphlets, like that paper kind of thing. It was really rough. Trim drops. Listen to this. Fire up. Fire up. Regain your youthful energy and slim down. Watch this. Watch this. To be used in conjunction with La Creme Light, which didn't work, to feel good and look great. This product, this is really neat. You take the product, it was called Trim Drops, Anthony, and it was in a glass bottle. Well, we weren't smart enough at the time. One of the problems was, Anthony, because it was in a glass bottle, like half the times we shipped it, it broke in transit. All right? And then you're supposed to put it, Alice, on your tongue, like below your tongue, and you'd lose weight. Didn't work. Didn't work. True, all this stuff, I pull this out of the archives. I'm pulling this stuff out, and I'm like just laughing. I'm like, oh my God. Like we did that? Oh man, I can't believe it. Extend Car Care. This is products for, actually the products were pretty good. The manufacturer was a little interesting. Every time we ordered goods from him, he would pray over the products every time he sent them to us. It's just a little strange, but the products were actually pretty good. This was supposedly another incredible product. Quitter's Friend. Take the product and you stop smoking. Didn't work. Didn't work. That was another one that went by the wayside, Anthony. It sounded good. If it would have worked, we probably would have made a lot of money back then. Didn't work, though. So our products and this is, a lot of times you'll hear JR say this, Andrew say it, and I say it a lot too. And Vicki, for instance, and I know she can appreciate this, and Alice and all the people have been in. You all have no idea. When Vicki Lee was in the business, there wasn't a lot to sell. There were some. We got better than the products I showed you right there. We got better than that, but we don't have what we have now. The technology, we have amazing products, the best business plan in the world, but it took time to get to that point, right? Like you all have it so fortunate. And that's why I guess when we're up here talking and preaching about it, it's because we saw what we came from, and you have everything. And you have everything that you have at your disposal to change your life in this business. It's just pick and choose which one you want now because it's that great. And it's amazing. I can never understand why these companies, as they get larger, they go out of business. Our company has only gotten stronger as sales have increased. Why? Because we can afford the best people. We bring on the best people. We pay for the best people. I've never understood why companies go under or go out of business when their sales are good. Our business has become easier because we can spend it on the top talent, bring in the top people, put in all of these new things. So, going back, I'll go back again. I'll go forward and back and forward and back. Products and services were very limited at the time, but one thing that we were always focused on, and you'll see them, and Vicki, I know you've seen them too, companies who are one product driven, you probably have people will fail. They're doomed to fail because there's only so long of a lifespan of that product. People come and say, this is the greatest thing in the world, and it's their only product. It might be good at the time, but it's not going to last long. You've got to have a multiple variety of products that people want and need. And that was always our vision. We were never going to be one product driven. We're always going to offer what people wanted and needed. But in the old days, in the early days, our best product was belief. I mean, we didn't have a lot to offer. We faked it until we made it. But the biggest product was belief. And that's why when we talk to people and you prospect people, we say, you know, the most important thing when you're prospecting someone is they believe in you. They're coming in the business because of you. Okay, sure, you can give them everything that you want, and we offer everything under the sun to change people's lives and make them financially independent, but they believe in you. But this time, more than anything, our best product was belief. Here's a good example of what the power line looked like, the newsletter. You can tell a big difference, right? Huge difference to what it is now. But this is an interesting story. Vicki talked about Jerry Siciliano earlier. He was like a mentor to me. We did a cruise. Let me see what issues this. This is November of 1992. 21 years ago, right? If my time, 21 years ago. We did a cruise. And Jerry Siciliano, God rest his soul, tried to do everything he possibly could to not get us on the cruise. Because he said every company he was with who did a cruise went out of business. So we got scared. We didn't want to go on one. But we ended up going on the cruise anyway. We went on the cruise. A couple of our people who were executives at the time, we were growing a little bit, decided to leave, sort of back in maneuver us. And we ran low on capital. Andrew's father had stepped up, Marty Weissman. That's when he became a corporate team member and helped us with the company. Here's an old picture of Jerry. That's an old picture of me, by the way. By the way, I don't wear cowboy hats. We actually had some event at an early convention. It's probably a couple hundred people. And there was some kind of cowboy showdown or whatever it was. I forgot what it was. So I don't wear cowboy hats, just so you know. Then we started building momentum. We came out with Thermochrome 5000. Remember that product? Vicki, remember that? And Alice? I mean, this is one of the best products ever. All right? I mean, literally, it was the best weight loss product I've ever taken. And it had an ingredient called malhuang in it. Y'all have probably heard of that ingredient before. And it's a real shame because the way this product was formulated was magic. It just had the right amount of dose of malhuang. It was perfect. And people were losing weight. They were losing weight the right way. And sales were soaring because a great weight loss product's powerful, right? Because if you have a great weight loss product and you're losing weight, you're a walking billboard, right? People are like, oh, you look great. Well, how do you do it? Well, very simple. Here's my samples. That was one of the greatest products we ever had. One of the problems is that you would go into these convenience stores and they'd sell these caffeine pills, pure of malhuang, more dosage than you needed. And then there was something in the U.S. where a football player who was playing in like 110 degrees heat in practice had a heart attack. Well, he had a heart attack because he was playing 110 degrees heat, but they had to blame it on something. So they blamed it on the ingredient. And, but anyway, that just gives you some history about that product was incredible. I still have a few in the coffers. Isotonics. When we came out with isotonics, how many of you love isotonics? I mean, come on. We came out with isotonics, things really started to boom. I mean, enough said, okay? Things really started to boom. Now watch this. A lot of people, especially new people who are here for the first time or you're just getting going with your business, it just didn't happen like this. A lot of people think it just happened. No. I mean, like every one of these leaders who are making a lot of money started somewhere. They started in that same exact seat you're in. They started the same exact way with less than what you have right now, right? Less than what you have right now. But look at this. You know Kevin Buckman? Kevin's come here before. Watch this. May of 93, Kevin Buckman, distributor of the month and executive coordinator. People, look, we didn't make this up. Everyone got to that point just like you're working to get to that point. And once you get to that point, like Andrew said earlier today, when you see that residual income, you can't even put in words how powerful that is. I mean, you can't even describe it. I remember when I was, I guess at this time I'm like, I'm getting a little older at this time, but when we started the business, I was like 20, whatever, something like that, 19, 18, something like that. Lost track of time. But Jerry used to tell me, he goes, Mark, make sure the time that you spend or the time you invest pays you for the rest of your life. Thinking to myself, I didn't get it at first. Because most people are used to working 8 or 10 hours a day and you get a paycheck. But he said, Mark, make sure, and this is our motto, make sure the time that you spend every day pays you for the rest of your life. And what that means is make sure that time you spend, you're going to get it in residual income. And that's what this business is all about. That's what this business is all about. And at that time, we started building momentum, Anthony, and we put new systems into place. More people were coming on board. We put in a transfer buying program. Why is that important? It's important for you to earn income with residual BV coming in every single month. Why did I talk about the customer auto ship program and the discount? Because imagine if we took the amount of distributors who are on transfer buy, got their customers to get on an auto ship, how much more BV and income this would mean for your business. We don't say this just because we want to say it. We're doing it because it'll help make you more money. That's why we talk about things. In the old days, it used to be that you could only get paid at 2 steps. At 12 and 12, you would get a check, and at 5,000 and 5,000, you'd get a check. And what we found it was hard. People need to see that money coming in. So we added 2 more steps into the plan where you'd get 12 and 12, you get a check, 2,400 on each side, you get a check, 3,600 on each side, and 5 and 5, you'd get. That helped significantly because it got more people a check, and it built their belief a lot faster. The NMTSS, amazing. A systemized process where you can plug people into the meeting system and help you grow, and the certified training program. Wouldn't you all agree that the 2 to 3 year Marc America business plan is the greatest plan ever created? I'm sold, right? Every time I show the plan or see the plan, I'm in again. So I've been in this business about 1,000 times because I'm in it's beautiful. It's picture perfect. You couldn't create it any better way. And not only am I going back, but I'm just trying to let you know what you have. And don't take it for granted. Products. Here's another thing. Most direct selling companies, when they price their products, they're typically priced at the retail level. Okay? And most of the distributors, Anthony's nodding his head, he's seen it, they're priced at the retail level, okay? And a lot of the distributors, or most people, are doing the buying. We will not come out with a product, even if it's the greatest product in the world, if we can't truly sell it at wholesale. Okay? If we can't truly sell it at wholesale and give a good retail profit for it. Another thing that companies will do is they'll price a product and give you a low BV, or sometimes they'll call it PV value. Well, the lower the PV value, the more products that have to be purchased for you to earn commissions, right? Pretty basic information. Our products, Andrew, 70 to 80% BV. That's almost unheard of in this industry. And of course, you don't have to find some companies, if you get involved with them, they'll say, okay, we got to go out and get 20 people. Most people don't even know 20 people. I mean, really. Here you get 2 good people and you can build an ongoing income and change your life. It's really amazing. The NMTSS, a training and support system that's duplicatable in the business. You have it. I know you like that. Andrew, let me go back. So when I was showing Andrew these slides the other day, he was like, man, I hate that picture right there. Like that was some old artwork. I was like, you don't like the eagle? He's like, no. He goes, please, can we change? I was like, nah, I want to show him what we used to have. What we've been saying, retirement. People can't retire anymore. People have lost money in the market. Why? Because the time they're spending, they're not getting paid for consistently. And that's what this business offers people. People are in a trap, okay? People are in a trap. It's really amazing. This to me is incredible. look at this young kid who's out of college. I've got a 4.0 grade point average. He's $90,000 in debt and no job. I mean, you know, when you take a look at some of the people in our business, and some of the people I've seen come in our business, Andrew, right? People are in college still. They're seeing the big picture, and they're getting into the business and building their market Hong Kong business while they're in college. And then when they get out of college, they're that much farther ahead. That's why we keep focusing on that group, because they're tech savvy, they believe in the internet. It's a great way for them to build a career. And the answer is residual income. There's nothing like it. Now, here's the thing, because it'll happen to you. You'll have people approach about other businesses. And on paper, it might look good that you can maybe make a quick buck, okay? But it doesn't mean anything. See, Market Hong Kong offers everything, right? Residual income, if you're making that money, means nothing unless you're always going to get it. Unless you're always going to get it. If you're making great money and the company goes out, you're not getting it anymore. What Market Hong Kong offers you is a lucrative business opportunity that you can make a lot of money, make profit, significant, but stable. We'll always be around. We'll be here for our kids. We'll be here for their kids. And the company only gets stronger each and every day. Does that make sense? That's important. That's very powerful. And I promise you, I'm getting close to wrapping up. The company is strong. Over 700 employees worldwide. Our focus every day is to be the best. Make a difference every day. Continue to expand all the time, like we talked about today, but do it smart. Our accuracy rates are 99.9% across the board. We measure. My business philosophy is very simple in running a business. Two things you got to do. We have a system flow chart for everything that we do. From shipping products out to handling customers, everything is flow charted and systemized, okay? And bringing on the right people, okay? And when there's a problem, it's very easy to identify what the problem is. It's either you got a flaw in the system or someone didn't follow the system. Very simple. So we flow chart everything. We put people in the place to execute those things. And behind that, we have assurance, quality assurance group who audits those processes. So two things, systems and people. And that's what we build our business on. And that's how we run the business every single day. We use the internet. We keep on bringing people on who are better. I have so many people who work for me who are so much smarter than I am. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I learn from them all the time, Andrew, right? It's like, what would you do? So I'd rather get 4 or 5 people, we hash it out together. What do you think we should do? And then ultimately we get to the right decision, okay? Market America in the News. One of the things I really love, this is in one of the internet magazines, is that about 3 years ago we were ranked the #1 most improved online retail site. We're number 70 in the Internet Retailer Top 500 list as the top retail websites in the world. And the results for Internet Retailer are coming out this week, and I know that that number is going to go it's going to be in our favor because our sales were really good last year. So that number gets released this week. That should be even better for us as well. In the news, okay, and you know, whether it be Hong Kong, Market, all of us, I mean, the way I look at Market America, Market Hong Kong, we're all one. We're all one, okay? So each feeds off of the other. We're in the media all the time. A couple things I think it's important to note. I don't know if you probably have a similar organization in Hong Kong, but we have an organization that is called the Better Business Bureau. It's a consumer ethics organization. It is the top of the top as it relates to business and consumer ethics, okay? You can't just get in as a member of the BBB, but not only are we a member of the BBB, I'm on the board of the Better Business Bureau as well. So, because a lot of companies in this industry can get a bad name. We are considered the top of the top as it relates to not just in this industry, but in any industry all over the country. Here's another thing, and this is before Market Hong Kong, because I'm just trying to give you an idea of the people behind this business. The company went public back in 1990, I don't know, 6 or 7, something around that time. Why did we go public? It was real simple. JR's vision was if we went public, he could give all of the people in the field who are building it and making the company happen a piece of the rock. Made perfect sense. And our philosophy was if our financials look good, the stock's going to go up. Well, the financials were fabulous. Making profit, increasing sales, but the markets are manipulated all the time, okay? So we felt it was better to go back private again, okay? And this is when we went back private, exact picture and so forth at that time. It's funny because JR looks a little weird, like he's got sort of weird face right there going on. And I guess it's because you like how I pick on him, right? Good. You know, the good news is this is not broadcast on Meet On, so you can't hear what I'm saying. But see, I remember that little delay. I got it. So he's got a weird face, like he's tired, he's upset, or something. I don't know what it is. That's because this guy who works his tail off 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, who started the business, goes public, has to write a check out of his own pocket, watch this, for $30 million, $30,209,200 just to buy the company back, okay, that he had actually started. It's a pretty big check, right? $30 million check, just to get back the company that he started, and that's been one of the best decisions. But watch this. This is the kind of people and company you're working for. Even though we went private, every year we have an annual report so you can see how the company is doing. No company that I ever know that's a private company provides an annual report. Why do we do it? Because it's important. Because without you, we have no business. Don't you understand that? And without us, you don't have the support mechanism to do what you do. So it's critical that you see everything that we do. It's critical. And we do this every year for you because we just feel it's the right thing to do. We're continuing to invest in your future all the time. If you've ever been to the corporate headquarters, we own over 50 acres of land there. And we've already conceptualized how this will expand, and it has expanded over in the corporate. This is more of a 10-year master plan for build-out at the corporate headquarters. Here's a look at the corporate headquarters as you see them now. And then also our distribution center. This is in our corporate headquarters in North Carolina. State-of-the-art, pick-to-light warehousing system that we run out of there. We're one of the largest shippers of UPS right down in the southeast area. What about Market Hong Kong? Did we invest in your future? We just opened up a brand new office this year. I can't wait till Monday because I get to see it. And we're doing a ribbon cutting on Monday for an official opening of the office. So look how beautiful this office is. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Wouldn't you be proud to bring a prospect into this? It's gorgeous. I can't even wait to see it. And the good thing is I won't have to bother Anthony anymore to send me more pictures. All right? But it's a beautiful, beautiful, look how wonderful that staff is. Here to support you every single day. And we always will support you every single day. But Anthony, I'm not sure what's on the table right there, actually. Is that live? Is that alive, that thing? Do you know what that is? It's a pig? That is one of the weirdest looking pigs I've ever seen. That doesn't look like a pig, does it? First of all, I don't think I would eat that. He looks scary. He's got like red eyes. I mean, huh? What? All right. I'm sure it tastes good. I'm just, it just looks like Batman or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's your staff. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I can't wait on Monday to go there. So I'm really, really, really excited. You can keep the pig out, but I'm just kidding. All right. So we're listening to you, I promise. The company is always looking for new ways to simplify things. Andrew spends every day, among a million other things that he does, to make this business simpler. Partner now, all of these things to make your life easier so you can go out there and make more money. Streamline the business, create continuity and alignment in the business so it makes you grow your unfranchised business better all the time. Our commitment and promise to you is to do things right, always the right way, with the best ethics, and get better every single day. Every time I go into corporate office or I'm here or there, I want to make a difference in this business every single day. It might be the smallest little thing, but the smallest little thing can make a big difference. We won't settle for anything less than the best, okay? So with a combination, my slide's a little show, with a combination of the corporate team and our 700 staff and our hundreds of thousands of unfranchised, we will do it. Does that sound good to you? Are you in? Are you really in this business? All right. Now, do you like that little back in time? I actually thought it was a little cute. I mean, but all that stuff is true. It is true. I'm going to try to pull out some more stuff if I get a chance to. But I made a motto with our staff, every single one of them. We have a big holiday party at the end of every year. And one of the mottos that we agreed to as a team was one, we were going to cut back on the number of emails we're sent out. Why? I hate emails, okay? An email has never gotten anything from me done. An email has never gotten anything done for me. Email is a good communication tool to communicate, but it's never solved a problem for me. So we're trying to cut back on emails, take more accountability, and make things happen. And never talk about can't doing anything. Taking more ownership. Taking control of your actions, okay? And really just making it happen, okay? And the biggest truth was, stop talking about things that you're going to do and just do them. How many times, I've done it before, have you said, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that? Great, just do it. I love this video. It's a quick, short video of this, and it makes so much sense because we have all done it. Let's make a truce that we're not going to do this anymore. Look at this video.
Almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting what I do. You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Makes sense, right? Look, we all have done it. Stop talking about doing things and just do it. Like he said, we all have done it. That's our motto for the year. Buy in with that and just make it happen. Don't say you're going to do it. Do it through actions. You with me? You with me? Look, it has been a pleasure and a privilege to be here and speaking with you twice today. And like I said, I'll be back again. I'll be back every year. I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I love each and every one of you. We're going to work closer together. This area, this country is going to continue to build like it's been. I love you very much. Thank you so much for your wonderful attendance here today. Thank you so much.